In this video, I want to go over the Flying Research POD News Report number 18. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I'm a full-time print-on-demand seller. I make YouTube videos showing you how to make more money on Merch by Amazon and Etsy. If you like this kind of content and you get any value out of this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and like the video. Now, before we get into that newsletter, let's just go ahead and do a quick sales update for Merch by Amazon. So yesterday I did 29 sales, $46 in royalties. Today it's 6:42 a.m. in the morning, so only 2 sales, 90 cents. But that is going to put me at, for the month of January, $519, which is a record for me. I've never done this good in January. Usually January is a pretty slow month. I checked my sales last year. I only did like $400 for the whole month. So already at 500, and it's only the 12th, so we're not even at the halfway point. So looking to do over 1,000, maybe like 1,250, 1,300, something like that, which would be amazing. So really happy with how things are going with Merch by Amazon. If you want to follow me on Instagram, where I post my daily sales for both Merch by Amazon and Etsy, link is in the description. I also post gym pics. I was able to get back into the gym after being sick for a few days, so that was good. But here you're going to see like entrepreneur pics, family photos, just my life down here in Mexico. I'm born and raised in Mill Valley, California, but I've been living in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for the past 18 years. So if you're interested, link is in the description. But now let's go ahead and get into the content of the video. So let's go ahead and pull up that newsletter, which is somewhere right here. Okay, so this is the POD report number 18, everything you need to know about print on demand. And this is one of the perks that you get when you sign up with Flying Research. I think it's pretty cool. Nice little touch. Now, to be honest, this week the newsletter is a little short. Usually they have kind of like more news, more niches. But the first thing that they talk about right here is just basically goals. Since it's, the new year. And I think they had some good stuff to talk about, but there's also some things that I kind of disagreed with. Let's just quickly go ahead and take a look at some of the things that they talk about. So one of the things that they say is that they have this quote in their office that says, let me just make it a little bigger, that consistency is what transform average into excellence. So I thought that was a cool quote. I like quotes. I have them kind of around my apartment, bathroom, kitchen, things like that. Good for motivation. But then the first thing, like actually getting into the goals, is they talk about your approach, and they say setting goals is crucial, but the ability to adjust them as needed is equally as important. And I could relate to that because, if you watch my goal video for 2024, I actually set out some pretty tough goals. One of them was with Etsy. I'm trying to do $6,000 a month, and to be able to do that, the action goal that I have to get that $6,000 a month is to do, upload 50 listings a week or 200 a month. And I was able to do that last week, but this week I've been kind of lagging, so it is a little tough. So I might have to readjust that goal. Also for this YouTube channel, I put out the goal that I want to make $1,000 a month just from ad revenue. And my action plan to achieve that is to make 5 videos a week or 20 videos a month. And I was able to do that last week, but this week I'm on pace, but just to be honest, it's kind of hard to come up with 5 videos a week, but I'm still going to do my best. So I can just kind of relate to what they're talking about here by saying setting goals is crucial, but the ability to adjust them. Like I might have to adjust those Etsy goals, the YouTube goals, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then this is the part, or was it this one? Yeah, this one that I didn't really agree with too much, but let's just go ahead and take a look at what they said. The second interpretation involves setting goals that are too short term. Avoid establishing daily or weekly targets, as these short intervals offer little scope to influence outcome. It's the long-term planning and consistency that fosters growth. So me, I do have daily goals. I do have weekly goals. Like for Merch by Amazon, I have to do 7 uploads a day. Same with Etsy if I want to reach my 50 uploads a week or 200 uploads a month. Now with Merch by Amazon, it's actually been pretty easy. I've been able to do, 7 designs. I've actually doubled. I think last week I did, the goal was 50. I did 100 designs. So Merch by Amazon is actually pretty easy. Just with Etsy, it's just harder it just takes longer to make listings. So again, this part I don't really agree with. But in summary, they said, we hope we provided you with some few insights that you had considered before. Why sales are crucial. Maintain motivation and mental well-being is equally important. Remember to take breaks and not push yourself too hard. No, I don't really believe that either. You got to put in the work. You got to push yourself. But yeah, so if you want to check out more of this, if you sign up with Flying Research, you will get this, and you can kind of read more about their goals. Sorry about the noise in the background. Okay, but now let's go ahead and take a look at the niche that they offer. So they always offer like a low competition niche, sometimes two. This week it is one, and the niche that they have for us is handbell. And if you don't know what handbells are, I just kind of pulled up a Google images of it. So basically these little instruments that you ding, I think it's more for like Christmas time. I'm thinking, I could be wrong, but I think it's more for like Christmas time when people are going around like caroling, things like that. So they use it as like an instrument. But if we go back here, we're going to see that handbell is a musical instrument, which is a type of bell designed to be held and rung by hand. These bells are typically made of brass and vary in size, each producing a specific note. Okay, I didn't know that. Handbells are often played in a set, with each bell corresponding to a different note on the musical scale, allowing a group of players, a handbell choir, okay, like I said, to perform a wide range of music. Handbell playing is both a musical and collaborative endeavor, often require a high degree of teamwork and precision. Okay, so that gives you like a little idea about what a handbell is. So here's the search volume. It looks like it does kind of go up during Q4, so I think it is more for like maybe the Christmas time, but maybe you can get your designs up now, let it rank all year, get some reviews, probably price it low to get some more sales, get it to rank at those reviews, and then when it comes to Q4, you can kind of bump it up more to around maybe like $17.99, $19.99, or if you're feeling really abundant, all the way up to $22.99. Here is the trend for over 5 years. Right here, we're going to see the key metrics in the U.S. market. So according to Flying Research, there's 20,000 products on Amazon, 515 in the clothing product, and only 46 Amazon merch shirts. And I was able to verify this when we go to one of my favorite websites for taking a look at research. When we go to handbells and we type in search, let's see, I think it was this one right here. We're going to see that there's only 53 results. So we can see very low in competition. Here are what some of the designs look like. Competition is also low on the other print-on-demand websites. So for just handbells, I didn't put in t-shirts, but just for handbells, we're going to see it's at 1,000. So here's a t-shirt right here, a couple t-shirts. Redbubble competition is sitting at 233, so also really low. And then if we take a look at TeePublic, we can't see what the competition is or how much the competition is. We can just see what some of the designs look like. So low in competition. If we go back to the newsletter, we're going to see what some of the keyword top performers are. So mainly it's just going to be like handbells, cross niche with like music, instrument, choir. Those would probably be the ones that I would use the most. Christmas as well. Here are a couple facts about this niche. So the first fact is the general search term handbell has lots of competition. Clothing products only a very, I think they messed up. Clothing products only have a very few local, I don't know, they need to rephrase that sentence. But fact two is lots of reviews for only a small amount of clothing products, which equals a high interest. So looks like there is little competition for this niche, high interest because people are leaving reviews, and you're probably not going to need to run ads for this niche because there's just barely any competition. Now, when we take a deeper dive into this niche, we're going to see what some of the best sellers are, and these do match up with what we saw over here. Like for example, this one right here, where was it? I think it was this one, make a joyful noise. I saw that one pop up a lot, or at least that phrase. We're going to see that one right here. Comment, this could be considered a forgotten niche on Amazon. Interesting. The best-selling designs in this category have been online for years and have accumulated a substantial number of reviews, yet there's surprisingly little competition. Okay, so that's cool. As is often the case, focus on simple, humorous quotes. In this instance, including the handbell graphic is essential. Make sure to use the color yellow for your handbells. Here are a couple quotes. Handbell humor is how I ring. You're one handbell short of a full choir. Keep your friends close, but your handbells closer. If in doubt, ring it out with handbells. When words fall, handbells speak. You can also just come here to Merch by Amazon and get some ideas as well, like make a joyful noise. Sorry, I can't. I have handbells. I think I saw like best handball. This one right here, handball queen. But there was another one that said like best handball right here, handbell player ever. So you can also just get some ideas just by coming onto Merch by Amazon. And let's see what else it has to say. Oh yeah, one of the things I really like about these newsletters is that they actually give you these keywords, but they also give you a listing example where they type out the brand, the title, and the bullet points. So they are suggesting that this be the title: handbell, choir music, instrument, ringing, and cymbals, which I think is a good title. It's basically keyword stuffing, which is I do. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Basically just taking a bunch of relevant keywords for this niche and putting it in the title. And then here they have the bullet 1 and the bullet 2. They are giving this a grade A for niche, A for potential, and A for organic. And then when you sign up to this newsletter, they actually give you a little, what is it called? A graphic of the week. So when you sign up, you can actually get this graphic right here. I went to Creative Fabrica and I was actually able to find this one right here, which does come with the print on demand special license, which I think is better than the one that they provide. So you might want to check out Creative Fabrica if you decide to design for this niche. But so overall, that is the newsletter for this week. Kind of short, but I think this is a good niche because it's just super low in competition and not too many people know about it. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Flying Research. So when you sign up to Flying Research, you obviously get access to their software right here, or their website. And this is one of the ways that I find those trending niches. So a lot of people are commenting, asking me, how do you find those trending niches? I do it two ways. I use Merch Informer, and then I use Flying Research. And the reason why I like Flying Research right here is because you can just click on seller trends. Excuse me, I don't really take a look at best sellers. I just go straight to seller trends. And then the way that I have it set up is in the United States, t-shirt newest. And then I also like to go to advanced options right here. And I like to have it on newcomers. So just go ahead and take a look to see what is trending today on Flying Research. So obviously you want to stay away from this Michigan Beat Everybody football shirt. I thought this was a pretty cool design where you have like the kind of heart that's on fire, and then you have the video game controller. You can do something like this, but instead of a video game controller, use any other type of niche. Get creative, maybe like basketball, baseball, hobbies, even maybe food, maybe. Here, happiest 100 day of school. We got some Mardi Gras. I thought this was a pretty funny one right here where it says, damn. If it would just move out the way. Usually if you hover over it, it will kind of move up, but for some reason it doesn't want to do it. But I think it says damn might have to call in, yeah, right there. Damn might have to call in thick. So anytime you can get like a funny phrase like this, instead of saying damn might have to call in sick today, basically say damn I might have to call in thick, basically calling the person fat or themselves fat. So I thought that was a pretty funny one. And here we got some more Valentine's Day designs. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. A lot of these birthdays, because it's a new year now, so the big birthdays like 70, 60, 50, 40, those are the big ones. With the year 1954, 64, 74, etc. Those are going to be big. We can see another one right here. There was a niche or a phrase that's doing well for the, oh, I got some sales. Or I guess Alaskan Cruise 2024. That's a good niche right there too. But it was the In My Happy 100 Days of School era. People have been asking me about if that niche is safe. Personally, I think it is. It's kind of a gray area, but I think you should be fine. And I thought this was a pretty creative one right here as well. I tackled 100 Days of School with 100 footballs. And then we got Baptized 24. I made a video about that. So this is kind of like what you get, or this is the way that I like to use Flying Research. So basically just come in here, take a look at the seller trends. Now you can also just come up here and just type in like any type of niche, like Valentine's Day 2024, any type of upcoming holiday. That is also going to get kind of like more specific if you're looking for a certain holiday. Now if you want to sign up for Flying Research, I do have an affiliate link in my YouTube or my video description. So just go to any one of my videos, and right here you're going to see Flying Research. It's the 5th link in the description, and when you click on it, it will take you to this page right here. And then if you want, you can sign up. Now me personally, I just have the lowest one, the 1833 by now. The reason why I don't really go with the more expensive ones, because I feel like I don't really need them. All I really want is the seller trends, and this is what this one gets you, fully covered from best sellers to the seller trends to evergreen. So I just go with this one, and I've been able to enjoy Flying Research. I'm just basically a happy customer, and I think it's a good product. So if you're interested, link is in the description. That's going to be it for this video today. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe. Basically, I make videos about Merch by Amazon and Etsy, like niches that are low in competition, kind of outside the box that not too many people think about. So if you like that, sign up. Also, if you're struggling to get sales on Merch by Amazon, I do have excuse me, I do have a couple courses for Merch by Amazon and Redbubble. They're good for beginners or for people that are struggling to get sales on Merch by Amazon or Redbubble. The links are right here. They're on Udemy. They're only like 20 bucks a pop, and I will show you how I get daily sales like this. If it would just pull up my sales for Merch by Amazon, right here. So right here, 53 sales, 33 sales. Now, I'm not the best Merch by Amazon seller. There's people that are a lot better than me, but I've been doing about $1,000 a month for the past 4 to 5 months. So I think that's pretty good for the most part. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, and if you want to message me, you can just message me directly right on Instagram. Sometimes people have questions. Usually I'll respond to your question or your comment in 24 hours. All right, so that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios.